My name is Caroline Poynton. I am recording Jeffrey and Richard today. Live police refuse to enforce the law. Why? This is all because of Charles and Sadiq Khan and the rest of them. Deportation for Sadiq Khan. Deportation for Shamir Mood. And deportation for King Charles because he's not English. He's not even fucking British. He's German. Belongs to the Gothers, which is German. So they're all illegally in our country, and by that they can all leave. I'm proper English. I'm not British, I'm fucking English. I'm not Welsh, I'm not Irish, I'm not Scottish. I'm fully.
What is it about
my
the police?
DNA is 97% English.
And the next,
I have a right.
They're all over you. So they ignore you or people breaking the law, and then they're all over you. I'm glad that Richard and I are members of the Free Speech Union
for King Charles.
because of this sort of thing. And I'll just show you a video of what I'm talking about here.
Lighters, they all are, mate.
This badge is not on display. It needs to be illegal.
She made me. She's put everybody in a fucking mood.
It's law, I don't understand. Is it law? Yeah.
And her with them fake eyelashes on. Slap her. You're a fucking slag. She's a fucking slag. Why she got makeup on for like that? You're a police officer, love. You're not a fucking... You are not a page 3 woman, love. You're a fucking police officer, you silly woman. Is she a page 3 police officer or is she a fucking police officer?
What am I supposed to do?
What she's supposed to do, get back as being a page 3 fucking model instead of being a police officer.
Well, there you are.
There you are.
Because the security guard was not.
Because she's no good as being a police officer, she should have stayed on page 3.
And gov.uk, security industry licence should be worn. Okay, they should have.
But believe it in copies, that nothing has to be worn because she was a page 3 lady, she wasn't a police officer.
Otherwise,
me, I would have thought that. I thought as she come through the door, they said, "Is this for me husband?" No, they have your husband, but I mean,
even be prosecuted. Now,
are you the page 3 stripper with order?
Example of this.
Does she look like one? They're all doing it. They're the people that are doing the security, they're illegal as well. They're all illegal. She made me don't care. She her parents were illegal immigrants. So is Sadiq Khan. So is King Charles.
Hello, my friends. That seems like nice designer subsidised clothing you have there. Would any of you like to give a comment towards the fact that the final injunction was failed and you're allowed to stay here?
Are you posting security, my friend, Jack? You security, yeah? You're security, so where's the badge?
Is he 100% actually English, Sam? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure of that one. I'm just thinking, is he actually 100% English? Sam? Is he British or English? Has he got actual English proper parents?
A second example of someone not wearing their badge. But the police don't seem to be bothered about that.
No, because they're illegals.
Security guards
one copper what you just showed me was a page 3 girl.
Or part of the whole thing, and not gone through the
She's got more makeup on to be a page 3 girl than to be a fucking copper.
Does that worry them that if they were to have an altercation with one of these protesters, what would happen then? And they're not worried about that sort of thing.
No.
They should be worried about it. But they're quite happy to do the following.
Right, under arrest. Under arrest, yeah, you're under arrest.
Arrest you for when you say something, yeah?
No, because you're talking shit.
Woke how fucking gay copper.
I'm not allowed to
Are you
swear
fucking
in
faggot,
an
mate?
abusive or threatening manner. I'm allowed to use swear words as part of my dialect.
No.
If it's an expressive manner. Talk to Lord Justice Field about it. He's already ruled about it in the High Court.
You're not allowed to speak,
I know
mate.
Section 5, I know Section 4, and 4.
You haven't got any rights.
I can swear as part of my general vernacular. It's expressive language.
Don't, because that's not right.
I'm not allowed to swear at people. I'm not allowed to use language that may cause alarm, harassment, or distress, which would be using it in a threatening or abusive.
Yeah, then watch what copper does then. Says something, so you'll say something about what? Antagonising bastard,
I
yeah?
wasn't trying to get into an argument.
You won't let me explain my point.
No, just shut this shit.
Right, under arrest.
There you go.
Yeah, you're under arrest for public order offence.
Okay, so you don't have to say anything that may harm your defence. Not mention one question.
What public was around at that point?
Should have said, no, you're chatting rubbish, mate.
Okay.
Chatting macarono,
Well, there you have it,
macabuno.
ladies and gentlemen.
Chatting
You're arrested for
macacheese,
saying the word
macaroni cheese.
SHIT in the presence of a police officer, not even at them,
No.
calling them that.
As
What
me
they're saying,
away.
yes, but not at them. Anyway, I sort of
Anyway,
get really peeved
let's
off when
just
the police
deport
can
fucking lots of them.
nitty-gritty on one thing, but
Let's get rid of
completely
fucking
miss
Woco King Charles for a
breaking the
start.
law on another, which is an arrestable offence as far as I can tell from what the government website and all the rest of it is saying. What do you reckon, Richard?
Because AI is telling me there's no evidence of him converting into being a Muslim.
The full video is very interesting. I believe that was at the Bell Hotel in Epping, was it?
AI, but
Yes,
one
I
in
believe it
96 and 97 when I already said he converted. Before he became a king, was swore on the Bible. It's in the fucking Bible. Well, it's in the Holy Bible anyway. King Charles has. It's in the Bible, yeah. He's opened Pandora's box. He's opened the devil box, yeah. If you see in the Bible, you open the devil box. He does know that, doesn't he?
In dealing with certain demographics.
Well, they must know that. I know that. Well, if I know that, they must well know that. They must well know that. If I know that. I know that you've seen the Bible. You will open the box of the devil. Well, what? There's the devil and there's hell and there's the fucking devil. I was going to say there's heaven and there's hell.
If you are of the right demographic, or you
I mean, even if you're Catholic, Christian, whatever, I believe there's heaven and hell. There's bad and there's good. There's the devil and there's God.
And we hold incorrect, unacceptable beliefs.
Me personally, I think the devil is poltergeist. Poltergeist is the fucking devil.
Right, I'll give you...
Poltergeist is poltergeist. He brings everybody down.
When you go into a court,
He gets into you. He gets into your brain. He gets into your system, into you. Poltergeist gets into you.
The lawyers, court staff,
takes over
and
you.
the accused,
Takes over who you are, who, what you're doing, what you're not doing.
Are the
They
press.
think for you.
And they've
Poltergeist
got
thinks for
to
you.
have a proper card. They've got to have a specially issued
Well, they don't
card
need anything,
that
do they? They're
allows them
illegal.
into that courtroom. Now, if I was to go into that courtroom without a badge, they would enforce that law to the hilt.
Of course
The
they would.
police would be called and I will be hoiked out.
And arrested,
Do you know
possibly.
they would do that.
They might not be arrested, but you will,
when you've
though.
got people
If you
who are
did that,
guarding
you'd be
these
arrested, yeah, you'd be right. You
without
won't be just horned
badges,
out, you'd be
who's to
arrested,
say
mate, for doing
who they
it.
are? They could
They don't
just
have
be-
to say anything,
they
do they,
could
then?
just be
Because they're illegal.
Occupants of the hotel.
Exactly,
told
they're
to wear a
illegal.
black
They're-
lanyard
they're-
round
yeah.
their neck, and
And
you'll
they'll get a few
extra quid.
by the government.
How do we know? How
Told
do
you.
we
Well,
know?
because they're paying terrorists. They're
Unless
terrorists.
this is the whole point, isn't it?
Told you, they'd
And
be
the police
funding the
are quite happy to let that
organisation of
go on because
terrorists.
they just do not want to upset that particular apple cart. It's far too
What
much
apple cart?
work for them. And it's probably politically difficult, and they'll probably miss out on the next promotion if
And
they
if they
do
tell me
so.
not to drink a can of
They've
beer, they
got
can
to
go and
toe the
shut
line.
up after what I just watched about
And
supermarket.
it's getting quite serious out there, actually.
Because
I
we're not
think that this
safe
is
eating.
just
We're not even
probably
safe
tip of
eating.
the iceberg.
Because they just said the iceberg, mate.
Yes.
Nothing is working in the country. The food's
Yes,
broken.
I
This is, I tell you what, one main thing is important as well. Is the food chains are broken as well.
To abolish the current police force and then start up.
They're
a new
right
police
about
force,
farmers. This is getting. I mean, that this about farmers is fucking right.
Robert Peel principles.
All of it is broken. The whole fucking
Where the
country's
police actually
broken.
serve the
And do these
community
people? Do people
and
not?
serve
I
the people
wonder.
within
You
the
see these
community.
illegal
I
immigrants.
mean, these are just
I wonder if they're actually even fucking human. Because the thing is, as a person, as a human being, as a person, even though you're a human being, back when I was thinking about it, anything, and the first thing they realised it was how to kill, to eat. Food,
about some parents who were
and fucking
primary school, I think it was,
shelter.
their child went to, and then you see the rows of police.
And none of them seem to
who
stop
came
and
to
think where they're
arrest
getting the
them
food
from
from.
something in a WhatsApp
None of them,
group,
none
I
of
think
these
it was.
illegal immigrants or anybody like that seem to stop and think where their food is coming from and what they're all eating.
His Britain.
They're killing them all off anyway.
Those people don't reserve.
No, but you know what, mate? They're killing us all off if we're illegal or we're not. Buy our food. Buy their food, they're killing themselves off with the food as well. Because we're all eating it off this island. And it's all full of rats and full of fucking everything.
And that's what it was in 1930s, 1940s Germany. Just
Yeah,
following
Hitler.
orders.
where the King
And
Charles
I'm
comes
sorry,
and the
but
royal
British
family
people
come
have
into
had
it.
enough of that.
Well, that's where fucking the
A
royal
good
family
example
came
of
into
how
it,
much
you
the British
see.
people have had
When
enough
they
of
ran from
was
fucking
shown
Germany
yesterday
after the war and came to
in the House of
England.
Commons, where the
They
Home
came on a
Secretary was
boat from
coming out with
Germany
policies that
to
are
England.
diametrically, well, in the appearance on the outside,
And they
that is,
created
there's a
Hitler. And
diametrically
Hitler was
opposed
following
to
orders
their own personal
by the
views
royal
and that of
family.
their political party. But
Yeah.
I think they realise now, if they don't just give the appearance and veneer of doing something to change
Yeah.
the immigration
Sure.
system in this country,
Which is
things
lying.
will
She won't change
accelerate a
shit.
lot faster than they even think
Don't
that
believe
they're
any
capable
of
of
it.
handling in terms of
They're just
civil
telling
unrest,
everybody,
potentially.
like, I've just watched on Rhino thing, that basically they're just gaslighting us. She's telling you that. She's just telling everybody that to shut everybody up. She won't do fuck all.
That's the state of Labour, and Labour know it.
And Labour know it.
But
Shemay Mood knows it because she's put me in a mood, she puts every fucker in a mood. So Shemay Mood said it can. They're being deported first with King Charles. Goodbye.
No, you're absolutely right. I was watching that yesterday, and what a performance that was. Lots
What a
of people,
performance.
I mean, my initial reaction was
Me
listening
personally,
to
we're
it.
just
This is all hot
deporting them
air.
as well as the rest of them.
There'll be loopholes galore
Yeah.
in this. The courts will make
Solicitors
sure
will
of
be having a
that.
field day.
And
Yes,
a lot
down
of
there
people
in a field
agreeing
day.
with me, just commentators on the
And
the
half of them
news,
that are doing
and
the
other
solicitors for
reporters,
this human rights,
they're
I'm
all
not being
saying the
funny,
same sort of
but
thing
they
as
ain't
far as they're
English, are
concerned.
they?
It
They
was-
ain't
it
white,
was done
and they're not English.
for us. It was the speech was for us. But all the little small print that comes out will be for them.
Yeah.
Now, one little
The
thing that
speech
did
ain't for us,
happen
is none of it
yesterday
is for us,
was there
mate.
was a spat
Trust
between
me,
the Home
none of this is
Secretary
for us.
and one of the Lib Dem MPs, Carla Denyer.
This is for them.
And,
All of it is for them, mate. Not
I'll
one
just
part
let you
of it is
watch
for
and
us.
see what you make of this. This happened
No, don't think it's
during
for us, mate. That's
the
what I mean. It's
debate
not for us.
yesterday on the proposal she was
Not one
putting
part of this
forward
is for any of us.
to
Not one part of this is
to
for
try and
any
stop
of
all
us.
this asylum
I was going to say,
seeker.
not one part
Well,
of
it
this
was
is
not
going to
the
stop any
scamming, which is
asylum
scamming.
seekers. Not
Yeah,
one
it was
part
the
going to do
Green
any of it.
MP, sorry.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, Green MP.
Don't believe
yes,
it.
Sorry. I'll just show you.
To out reform.
She can say what she wants. They can all say what they fucking want, you stupid bastards. I don't. I was happy. I don't care what they say. Any of them.
Divisions when we urgently need
Do you want the fucking lot of you? Get rid of them bastard green chairs. Get rid of the lot of you. You're going back to Pakistan. I don't care. Bye bye. I don't care what any of you were saying. We're deporting the fucking lot of you.
That needs to be fixed. If it was possible to pretend there wasn't a problem because there wasn't one, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because you created one.
There is a genuine problem.
You put everybody in a mood.
And we need someone to sort it out.
Yeah, but it ain't you, you fucking daft woman.
Exist, which I'm afraid is one of the things that fuels the division in the first place. My own constituents,
You fuel it,
since I
not
have
you.
been Home Secretary, have been telling
You
me
fucking
directly
crazy.
of abuses in the visa system that they can see with the evidence of their own eyes.
You are crazy,
long before
woman.
any officials in Whitehall have ever clocked onto those things.
Yeah, well,
It
you
is
were
a
cocking
moral
onto them seats and you'll be
responsibility when
going.
you see something broken to fix it and to make sure that the fact that
All
it's
of
broken
them.
is not fueling division in our country. And let me also say to her,
Because they're only white. I mean, they're on the other side. I mean, look, she can't even, she's not even standing up and speaking.
in here and then
Speak, the silly woman.
in their own constituency.
No.
Yeah, she didn't like that, did she?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because it was pointed out that one of their Green people didn't want asylum seekers in their area in a camp. They want, they didn't want them there. So
They don't want them where they are, like
deputy
say.
leader, whatever her name is.
Just
I
put
can't
them onto
remember.
everybody
I mean,
else.
yeah,
What about
we
King
did
Charles?
the
He's
other
got
day,
enough
we put a
space in
video
his
up
house,
of that.
hasn't he?
Can't remember.
How many mansions have
anyway,
they got that belong
it
to
just
everybody
shows
else
you
that don't
the
belong to
mess
the
that
king
the left is in at
and
the
the royal
moment.
family?
The hard left, the
belong to
real
me.
hard left, are
One of them.
absolutely doubling down on everything.
The one in
to do with
Yorkshire
more
belongs to
immigration,
fucking my
more
family.
open borders, more
Over
asylum
1,000
seekers,
years
more,
worth.
more.
I've
As
got a
far
lot
as they're
more
concerned, they're absolutely
ownage on
and you
this
can see
land
it, they're
than the
getting
king
panicky
and the
now
queen
because
have
they
ever
think
fucking had.
Their little scam is
I was
coming
going
to
to
an
say
end.
with the
They
little
think
scams
their
that the king and the queen and all of them have
redistribution
all had.
the world's
They
population
can all
and the
fuck
world's
off.
wealth, because that's what this is all around.
And King Charles
about,
can do one.
is coming to an end.
You're coming to an end for him as well.
They want to redistribute all the people
He's going to
and all
fucking
the
hell.
money in the world, so we're all
Yeah,
the
going to
same.
no heaven. He's going
And
to
that's what they're
fucking
trying
hell.
to do. And it's all falling apart now because the rest of us have just about had enough. Well, we have. We've had a guts full of it.
Yep,
and we're
and I want to
rejecting
deport
it.
the fucking
At
lot of them.
least the Labour Party,
Like
in
that
the
lady
form
said
of
before, we're not here to
Shanana
take the crumbs off the
Mahmood,
fucking table,
has
we're here to take the
decided
fucking
that,
lot. Well, we're not
actually,
fucking here to
yeah,
pick up the
okay,
crumbs
we've got
off
to
the
be
back of the
seen
table.
to be
We're
doing
here to
something
take
about
the
this,
fucking lot
but I
back.
don't think it'll ever happen.
Yeah, I'm here to take the
Under a
fucking
Labour
deport,
government, a
the
Tory
fucking
government, or
lot of
anything
them.
else of the ilk. No.
Of course they would.
And I
can
don't
you
care if
imagine
they
the
think
judges,
whatever.
you know, there they are, they're going to be trying to give advice to judges.
They can't
you know,
say
to,
race and colour, mate, because I'm
certain people can
deporting
be
King
removed from the
Charles as well.
country.
And
But
fucking
we do
Keir
know that we
Starmer.
have,
Anybody to do with any of them.
judges.
They're all
And
going.
that's the problem, you know.
And I don't care, they go to fucking...
How do you persuade people who are so
the other islands they've got.
utterly brainwashed by
They
the
could go to the
White
Magician's
virus
Island.
that they have to,
Yeah, well, either that or they could fucking
change
put me on the island. Why
and
don't they
start
pick me up and
ejecting
put me on the
people
other
in this
island? Because
country
I'm on
who
the
came
right
here
island for a
illegally.
start.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine them actually doing it? I can't. It's not going to happen.
No.
It's all just
Bullshit.
Theatre.
Yeah,
Smoke
30
mirrors and
fucking
theatre.
mirrors,
It's all
yeah.
rubbish.
It's all just to shut us
Yeah.
up, mate. Keep
So
people
if you've
quiet.
got
Yeah.
asking
So I'll
me,
just,
why am I still small?
make a
Because
pretty
I'm just on
picture.
audio only with an avatar photo of myself.
So also make a pretty
because I'm
picture.
sitting in bed.
Picture.
I'll hopefully be
Put-
back on my feet soon enough.
Put
Carry
some
on.
plasters on it.
Yeah,
Bit
yeah,
plaster
he'll be back on
Paris
his
will
feet,
do it.
Then you see his ugly mugging
Yeah,
motion
bit
again,
plaster
and he'll
Paris
wave
will do
that
it, mate.
blue pen at you and
I was
keep
gonna
waving it
say.
in your face. So you have to get used to that again. So there you go. Yeah, there was a Andrew Kozinski, is it? I can't read it. Probably 1969.
I know, and I'm not
talks
copywriting.
about
I am paying
American events.
attention.
It's up on the screen at the moment.
Of
Knocking on the
YouTube
door,
telling me I'm
5 seconds
copyrighting,
later,
you cheeky
and he
bastard.
completes the comment
Fuck off,
a little
YouTube.
bit later,
Fuck off,
where it
Google.
says what the outcome
Pay a
of that
fucking attention and
particular
spell my
altercation
fucking
was
name
between the
right for a
police
start with one.
and trying to get rid of someone who they needed
Like I'm
to
doing.
evict. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. If AI and Google
We
pays
need to
attention and YouTube
deport
pays
a
attention
traitor
instead of keep
with
saying I'm
the
copyrighted,
invader. Yeah.
then
it's got to
they
that
might
stage
spell my name
now
right. They
that-
can't
that
spell
we
my
need to
name right,
seriously
Richard
look at these
Jeffrey.
people. In fact,
They don't even
I
spell
would
Berry
say
right, they spell it
personally that
Barry.
These people, these woke
Wokers,
people,
they even
you
spell
can call them
right.
Lefties, they're not really lefties.
Lefties, they're just
They're
fucking
just,
idiots.
Woke
Getting paid to
communists,
do the
really.
job. You're just
They,
paid by
Um,
government.
are probably far more radicalised
Yeah, then they
than
know it.
anyone on the so-called right is. They think people on the right
They're all
wing of politics
radicalised.
are
I'm not
radical. They are
radicalised.
more radicalised than they even
I'm
know
not.
themselves.
I think I'm
So,
one of the only one of the
yeah.
only fucking English people
You're
left,
absolutely
mate.
correct, Jeff. They're not even
I was gonna
left.
say-
They don't even know what the difference between left wing and right wing
Me
is.
and my sister are one of the only
they
couple of
call
people
themselves-
left that are
this
proper
is the
fully
right thing
English.
is, a lot of the virtue signalling Muppets out there, what they do is they sort of swan around.
And I'm not
hold their
radicalised.
placards. They don't even know what they.
I think I'm one of the only few that
They
ain't.
probably come from some sort of George Soros funded organisation, and
Radicalised into their bullshit they go on about.
Not knowing what they're
This is why I don't
just
go
making
to
stands
work. This is why I
around,
don't go. I don't
pretending
go
that
to
they've
college
got something
anymore.
good about them.
I used to go to
basically,
college,
they're
mate,
narcissists.
and I stopped because I got
They probably
discriminated
soy lattes and tofu.
because
and that's
basically
the way
I
it
telling
goes
them
with
that they're all
But
fucking
they have no clue
pedos,
of what they're doing, and they say, I do picture
and I
many of
wanted
them.
to know about the
I mean, I
pedo
do,
services.
I think it's just naivety. Many of them are there. There are one or two examples I've noticed over the years of politicians who I think
And I've learned more at home than I learn in college every day.
seriously deluded.
I do my own homework at home.
There's a difference between somebody who is what I would call downright
This is why I'm not
evil
radicalised.
and somebody who is so deluded that it's impossible to.
I'm not
for them to
evil,
know
and
what
I'm
the
not
truth is and to
radicalised.
understand what common sense is.
I'm not
And that's the
evil.
problem, Jeff. You do get a lot of people.
I am not evil. I am not racist. I am not biased. I am not wrong by saying we are not, like that lady said, they're not here to pick up the crumbs. They're not here to have a few crumbs. They're here to take the fucking lot. Well, we're not here to pick up your fucking crumbs. We're here to
Someone's just put this
deport
up.
the
Is
lot.
X or X is down?
Thank
Yes,
you.
X
I'm
has
just
been down.
returning
There's a
back
thing
the
called the
what she
Cloudflare
said.
in between X
I'm only returning
site,
what she
the
said
X
back,
servers
the
and your
answer back.
computer, your browser,
Yeah.
and that went down.
Well, that's
it
not
went down,
anything.
was meant
I'm
to, then it
just
seemed to go down
saying.
again. So they're having
I'm
a few
not
issues with this
being
Cloudflare
evil,
thing.
I'm not a
I
nasty
think that's
person, I'm a
something
very
that went
nice
down earlier in
person.
the year and caused a few
I'm very-
problems, if I remember right.
Quite intelligent
So,
compared
if
to
you're having
they
problems
said that
with
I
X
was a
today,
thicko in
that's
care all my
what
life and a
it is.
prostitute.
Someone else now points out.
And called me all the names under the sun. Falsely, wrongly adopted my little girl. So they can give it to the fucking pedo gangs.
What a bloody joke.
Well, I'll tell King fucking Charles.
It's quite amazing that the manpower heavy,
fucking
person
bastard.
power heavy things always soak up a lot of money.
I'm telling the fucking government, so he
and I just wonder, have you ever
if
seen
anything happens to my little girl, she's 11 years old, been falsely wrongly adopted by the pedo services.
Well, what do they do, Jack?
Well, she's got a perfectly good mother sat here.
I mean, we've just
Now,
seen what they do
if I was
with
on all
jobs.
them
They
drugs
go
that they're going on
and
about, I
do
wouldn't be
not
sat here
arrest people
speaking like I
unless
am.
they're sworn at. That's
Thank
it.
you.
But when you think about it,
If I was a bad
You're
mother
not
for
being
them to
paid
do what
attention.
they've done, I wouldn't be sat here
well,
talking.
burglaries, I mean,
I wouldn't be sat here recording this and speaking.
And solving the burglaries. I mean, you might as well forget it. And
Yeah,
theft,
they won't solve any of
what's the
that.
point
They're
in going to the
bullshitters,
police,
mate.
You just get
I mean,
together,
theft
take
is
a few
in the
insurance
Ten
companies.
Commandments.
That's the only reason you contact
Theft
the
is
police.
in the Ten
It's not
Commandments. We
actually
need to go back to the
solve
Ten
the
Commandments.
crime.
Theft is in
So
there.
many other
I
crimes
shall
these
not
days
steal.
are just going, well, I mean, the backlog must be enormous. I mean, I do have sympathy for some, for many of the police detectives especially, who have to deal with this.
Well, they don't deal with it, do they? They just run away. They don't deal with it, do they? Because they're fucking scared, they run away.
That's why probably you're noticing.
Like I said in my video, you know, whenever I go to fucking France, they're scared of this, they're scared of that. Now they're scared of fucking France, fucking hell, they're going to be scared of their own fucking shadows if they carry on. Well, they're scared of their own fucking shadows now, mate. They carried on, they're scared of everything. The police are scared of their own fucking shadows.
No, but I'm just saying that there is.
They're more scared than I fucking am.
And that was very much reflecting the mood within the police force, because I think they're sort of
Because they're scared about their own
going
shadows.
downhill slightly in their candidate selection. I can't think
You're
why.
scared about your own
I can't
shadows,
think why.
No, but you've got to remember that a lot of the police forces, the big drive
The police. There is no
is
police.
to make the police force
Who are you going to call?
reflect the local community.
Ghostbusters!
And
I
that's
remember
where
that.
I think the problems start. Once you get communities that are completely different
Oh no, that's
from the one
Spider-Man.
down the
No,
road,
no,
if
no,
you
no,
get my
no,
drift,
no. I think that's fucking
then the
Batman.
police
Actually.
force are acting in a completely different way in a multicultural society because they have to. And there is no longer what I would call one country, one legal system, which is what we should have. And it's being
One
driven
world,
by
one country,
HR,
one system around the
you know,
world.
well, you know, if the local population is 90% this or 80% that or 6%
No, yeah,
that,
because you
then
know why?
we must
Well,
reflect
because they
that
can vote
in
them
our
quicker than they
because
can vote us,
you
can't
can't expect a
they?
load of people from outside
I'm
to
going
just
to say,
come
because
in
the ones from
and then,
outside will just pull up with
sort of
whatever.
arrest people here. Would look almost colonial, wouldn't it? You're getting my drift here.
Well, they're easy to radicalise, aren't they? Because they're already
This whole thing
radicalised.
is falling apart at the
By
seams,
already
and
telling
is
us
part
that
of
their
it,
religion
is
means
that the
more than
police-
anything in the
You know,
world.
you've heard it.
And
We've
their
all heard
religion
it. They go
means
to
more than
certain
the
areas
children.
And they have to
I would have thought that
negotiate
the
with
answer
the
would be when
elders
somebody
to
said
go
that
in
would
to
be your
arrest
children,
people. We've
your
all
family,
seen it. We've all seen it
your
on,
parents.
online.
If you haven't
it's
got
even been in
children,
the
it'd be your
newspapers. We've
family,
seen it.
your sisters, your
And that's the
brothers,
sort
your
of thing
mother,
all
your
about.
father.
Jeff, I've also
Then
seen video footage
it'll
of,
be your religion and
people
stuff
who
after that.
Probably
You do not sit there and
indigenous
say
or-
the most
or
important thing in
settled-
your life
settled,
is your
police
religion.
officers, and who can barely
And what
speak
about your
English.
family?
Now, that was
What
something I
about
noticed
your
the
mum, your
other
dad,
day.
your
There's
kids, your
one man
children, your
from the video
husband,
who could barely speak English. Didn't know.
They've got
have a
family,
clue what
they've got
was going on.
children,
It was like
they're the
just
same. I
literally
mean, I
like
can't say
you
anything
just
like we're
arrived in
not.
the United Kingdom.
But we are all human
And
beings
it was
in
a
them
restaurant to
ways.
arrest somebody.
We
and
are.
I thought,
And I'm
somebody. And I thought,
on that part,
this
we
doesn't
are all
add up.
human
This
beings,
doesn't
and we
feel
all have to
right.
have children,
And again, this is not
and
a
we all have
racist
to have
comment,
family.
but, you know,
And we all,
expect
I
the police
think,
officer
I was going to
to
say, in
have a
respect to
very good
anything, that
grasp
would,
of the
the first
English
thing you would
language,
say, most
and
puff in
also
your life,
well,
is your
very
children
much
and your
aware of the
family.
rules that he is supposed
Your
to
friends.
be meant to be enforcing.
Your friends.
But that wasn't the case.
Then your
And,
religion,
you know,
your
you
job.
watch those videos from earlier, Jeff, and
you
you
know.
see, okay, well, it does appear as if
What's the
anyone
most
can
important thing
slap
in
on
my
any
life?
uniform at the moment.
My little girl.
And, you know, like
My
the
little
security
girl
guards, you
is
know,
the
just
most
slap
important
on a
fucking
uniform,
thing in my
wear
life.
some high vis,
And just
lanyard,
because
black
they
lanyard,
think that I'm
lanyards,
not
you
being
said,
a
and
soldier
hey,
because I
presto,
can't
you're
go
a
out and do
security
certain
guard.
things,
I mean,
does
I
not
can't
mean
say
I'm not a
exactly what you were
soldier.
saying to the police because you
I've been given a massive
obviously different
mammoth
stages,
task,
but I don't know. It's
and I'm on my own
something's
with
not adding
this,
up again, Jeff.
and it is massive. It's bigger than
Give me
anybody
this.
would ever really know. I've been given a mammoth task,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah, the
my task
police
is not to
also
save
have
the
to wear
country.
their
My
numbers,
task
don't
is to
they?
get my
And
little
sometimes
girl
they've
back
been
to her
caught out not
mother,
wearing those in certain
where she's
circumstances,
always
where they
been
don't
safeguarded and loved.
want to be sort of identified.
And she will
Um,
not be
But
subjected to
if
grooming
there's
gangs
a
and
law that
rape,
says they should wear one, that
and
should be enforced.
subjected to being a
I
prostitute,
just want to catch up
or
on this
anything
one.
else they want
you
to
watch
do,
this. Cloudflare
like they've
is
done
not the
to
issue,
me.
presumably,
And they
with
could
the
not turn around and tell me any different,
downtime
because
that
I've
they've
been
had today, 'cause
there,
it has
done
been
it,
down.
and got 100
Every
t-shirts for
time
it
I
all.
tried to log on
So
to it, it
therefore,
actually did tell
I'm
me
qualified to say that.
Cloudflare is the issue. It said the X server is fine. It had a picture, a little picture. X server fine, your browser fine, Cloudflare down, and that's what it said. A big visual picture.
Well,
So
yeah,
that's what I'm going on.
That's part of
What the system tells me. Anyway,
the system tells us shit.
oh, someone's having said
Listen.
is what I'm drinking a pint of gin.
Oh,
This
I
day
was
it's just
drinking a can
water.
of
At
Foster's.
this time of day, it's just water, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Later on,
I was having a
later
can of
on, we
Foster's.
might have a change. You never know.
Because I don't really
Yes.
drink spirits. I only have a can
I'm
of
just looking at,
Foster's.
so here's another one. I did notice earlier that on my app, down detector was down. So,
I
yeah.
like the
Yes,
little one
that was,
Foster's.
they put
Sometimes
that
a little
down
one.
themselves to a Cloudflare issue as well.
In the evening when I want to
Really?
relax and
Yeah.
have my
I
little
checked
rant.
it out. They said press
with
this
the telly.
button, find out.
With
And I said it
YouTube.
said Cloudflare. So
Because
all right,
I feel like I get in,
backed up.
I get
So-
active with
so I
these
can
people. I
understand why
talk to
some
them
people
back.
might not be having
I'm
that
basically
issue and
commenting
some might
back
be.
to what
Well,
you're
there seems to be
saying.
a general
It's basically,
split taking place
to
in the
me,
things.
what
I'm
I've
just
been
going
saying
through some
to
of the,
me, what I've been
the things that have gone
researching and
down,
doing,
with, Cloudflare,
use
yes,
on this YouTube,
OpenAI,
parts of
all
some
kinds
things,
of
they're just
stuff.
confirming
Oh,
what
dear
I've
me, that's what
already
upsets
said.
some people, isn't it?
Yes,
These are confirming what, like when it comes to King Charles, in a minute, when the part comes to King Charles, it's confirming exactly everything I've already said about King Charles.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, yes. I mean,
They
that
are now
could really
confirming
affect
that
some of
I
the
am
hotels,
correct.
really.
Because they're asking the same
yeah.
questions and they're saying the
Well,
same
the
things,
Uber Eats
exactly
aspect,
things
I suppose.
as
There
I've
we go.
already said.
Potentially, I
Yeah.
suppose.
So because I've already
Yes.
pointed them things out,
Yes.
people are now
Anyway,
grasping
so-
it.
Right, carry on.
Anyway, I personally, when all this stuff is going
Because
on,
I keep saying it.
I want to take the President Donald Trump approach, the direct approach,
Yep.
in this sort of
And
manner.
start,
Let's,
we start
what actually happens is
tariffing
that,
people,
someone,
tariffing their countries when
where
they
is
don't
it?
take their
Here we go.
criminals back or anything
just
else.
see, the,
We stop their aid, we do what is
The
necessary.
Donald Trump style is a unique
I
style.
think we need
No
to do
one
what's
can try to
necessary. It's
copy
not
the
about
style.
colour, race and
It's
religion.
for the
This is
bad
now about
boys.
survival in our own
Quiet
country.
Piggy.
And
Now,
Mrs.
what
Piggy-
on earth made him come out with that? Well, it's this little gem here.
There's a few of them around. Mrs. Piggy's.
Well, there you go. Quiet Piggy. Surely that's not what he said. It must have been something else, mustn't it?
Well, maybe that was her name.
Well, if he did say that, well, good on Donald Trump.
Piggy on the plane.
Well,
couldn't
good
it?
on
Yeah.
Donald
I mean,
Trump.
I say it to you enough, Jeff. You know.
Good
it's
on
like,
Donald Trump if he did
Yeah.
say that.
Yes.
Good.
Quiet, Nicky. In fact, I'm going to use that more.
Good. Well, I've been using that tonight. I've been saying
Oh,
Piggy.
dear,
For
yes, I
Shamir
know.
Mood, she's a bit.
Yeah, I wonder if that was.
But then I
the
thought,
BBC
sugar, I better turn it round. No,
correspondent. Do you
because I
reckon?
made McDonald's
I
at the
reckon
farm.
that was the BBC correspondent.
And
on
because
there.
the Labour Party don't like
Piggy.
farmers and they don't like
Yeah,
bloody
lovely.
farms.
Yes. So
I
there you
thought
go.
I'd
That's
make
the,
a joke.
that's
And
the
Keir
Donald Trump
Starmer
approach,
is on
which I
that
think,
farm and he's the cow.
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine Keir Starmer saying
Yeah,
that?
you've just said Keir Starmer. Yay! Yay! I've just said that.
Quiet, Nicky.
Quiet, Mrs. Cow.
Yeah, but Mrs.
Quiet,
Yeah,
Mrs.
that
Piggy.
was
Imagine saying that
terrible,
to
wasn't
Shamir
it?
Mood.
Yeah, he's very
Quiet,
quiet,
Mrs.
quiet
Piggy.
Piggy. He's more like a quiet, that's it.
Cautionary move. Quiet,
It is,
Mrs.
yeah,
Piggy.
cabbage.
Yeah.
Because they don't like
Oh
pigs.
dear. Well, there you go. That's a
Because
bit of
pigs
fun,
eat
isn't it?
anything.
So, yeah.
But they
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
they eat fucking anything because they cook human beings up and eat them in
Let's
kebabs.
sort of continue talking
No,
about
no,
that.
no,
I was
no,
just
no.
gonna-
I was just going to ask if you had another one.
And human beings are like
So,
pigs,
yeah,
we eat anything.
Now, I've got another one. This is definitely where the
They
police
forgot
should
about
get
that part,
involved,
didn't
I
they?
think. Because
Hey,
someone doing
they'll
this
eat
is a
everything
little
else on the
bit,
farm apart from a pig.
Here we have conservatism
Well, I
saying,
think we should
"Meanwhile,
put
in
them,
the UK,
when they
I
get
crave
slaughtered, I
fire
think we
over
should
this house.
chop
You shall
them up and
die,
put them
you
to the
shall
pig
die."
farm.
British neighbourhood
Well, I'll
parties hit
fucking chop
differently
them
in
up
2025
and well,
the UK is
oh, it'll be the pig
cooked.
slop later on.
And what
Pigeons at fucking pig.
led to that? Well, it's this guy here. You may have seen this before. I'm not sure if this is a bit old, but it still sort of brings home what.
Think home, man.
Where are we, ladies and gentlemen?
Where is everyone?
House. I pray calamity over this house.
Well, this is where when it comes to King Charles, he do believe, she says we're all going to
No
die.
one will steal my daughters and get away with it.
No one will steal her daughters and get away with it.
Over this house. Fire. in
Right,
this
so you're saying that you better say that about my little girl.
In this
Is this for my little girl? No one will steal my daughter and get away with it.
May this,
There will be fire.
may that be done to
Make darkness.
the man of Chaka.
Bring hell.
The man of Chaka.
Bring my little girl back, because there will be hell.
Oh no, you shall die.
I believe you, love.
All you racists of the streets.
Is this for my little girl, lover? Thank you very much.
You shall die. You
Is that for my little girl?
You shall die.
You should all die. Is that for my little
You
girl?
shall die. Child, I am here. Father,
I believe you.
Anyone who
They
ever
will
you
all die if they. King Charles will all die if they don't bring my little girl back to her mother.
and
She
die.
told you now.
Oh dear.
That lady's telling them all, hooray! I believe her, Jeffrey. I believe her, Richard. I don't believe quiet to her. She's helped me there. Thank you very much for her.
I have to feel
Thank
sorry
you
for
for.
that guy
I don't
walking
feel
around
sorry
with
for
his
anyone.
stick.
I feel
Yeah,
thank you to her.
I've been through this before. It does appear as if if that lady might be his wife, might not be. She's having a bit of a bad
I don't feel
day,
sorry
you know,
for
and
anyone. Do you know
he's
what?
just
Thank
wherever
you
he
to that
goes.
lady.
And I don't think he was wanting to particularly sort of.
Do you know
say,
what, mate?
"No,
I'm
you
actually.
down a little bit, you know, you
That's
might
actually
disturb
really
neighbours."
done me very well
Just in case
recording
he
that.
faced
Because
her
thank you.
So he's just
She
doing
said
a lot
anybody
of
takes
his
her
duties and
daughters.
with his
Anybody
bowl
takes
and,
my
with his
daughter
things that are rattling and yes, I mean
will
but
be
it's
in
all
the
very normal,
fire.
Jeff. That's what you have to remember. This is normal behaviour. Yeah, as I said, she's probably had a bit of a
It's all right.
That's all.
It's good that for what I'm saying for my little girl. Well, she's just said
so
exactly
this was something
what
that-
was
what
needed
the
about my
heck
little
is
girl
she rabbiting on about?
from Pedo
Absolutely
fucking
nothing.
services.
I don't
Wrongly,
know what brought all
falsely
that on, I just
adopting
sort of-
her
you just stand
from a
back in
perfectly
amazement,
good
don't you?
mother,
In a quiet cul-de-sac
right,
in the middle
where
of
she
leafy
will not be
Britain.
being
You find all
groomed
this going
to
on, don't you?
Pakistanis and Muslims and
Oh,
groomed
dear. Well,
whoever's.
they-
Jimmy
they-
bastard Savills and the
taken a
lot of them.
tribe out of Scotland, haven't they? That turned up and
Yes,
just
yes.
decided to take over a bit
Because
of the
I've already
forest
been
in
abused by
Scotland. They had to be
paedophiles in my
evicted.
life. I've already been trafficked
Yeah, I mean,
out from the age of 13.
You know,
I'm very, very lucky that I'm 43 years old.
All
Yes.
cultural enrichment, Jeff. Don't forget that.
And I'm sat here speaking like I am.
Yes, multiculturalism.
I
it's our
am not
greatest strength,
what they
blah,
think
blah, blah. Yes,
at all.
Yes, I know.
I'm a very, very strong
Yes,
person.
anyway, we
And
sort
I'm not
had,
ashamed of
this,
any of it. And will
this
not be
change
ever
has all
ashamed of
come
any of it
about, hasn't it?
anymore, Jeffrey or
Isn't it
Richard.
funny how
Because
when
it's
Prince
not
Charles
my
was
fault
around
exactly
and he was
here.
talking about we're going to have this big reset.
Why is
And
he
now we're
politically
living in
doing
it,
this when
aren't
he's not
we?
political,
We're living
AI
in his
Google?
reset, the one that he
The
brought
reset
from
he's
the
talking
World
about.
Economic
Here we
Forum.
go, Tony
This
fucking
is when
Blair.
he was a prince.
Yeah, in
Yeah, I've just shown
96.
him. Shall I just see if there
With
was
Tony
a,
fucking Blair. And AI
there
and
wasn't
Google are
anything.
trying
Oh,
to
here we
lie and
go.
deny that he hasn't got anything to do with it.
And again, this was King Charles talking to an audience at the World Economic Forum in Davos. He says the time is now when we need a reset, aka the Great Reset. It's coming.
Yeah, the
Question is, how will
diversity.
it be triggered? Now, this was actually
Meeting
Prince
bugs and everything
Charles.
Yeah.
when he
A couple of years
actually
ago.
made this video, but you get the idea. It's
I
still
already do
extant
change his
today. Let's have a
religion,
listen
you
to what he
see.
said back then.
I know, and this is what I've been
Pandemic has
saying.
brought unimaginable
Shut
devastation
up,
to
you
people's
pedo.
lives,
You're not pedo.
livelihoods, and national economy.
You get my little girl back, mate.
At the same
I
time,
hold
the
you responsible.
green recovery
Green
represents
recovery, you better
an
go get recovered, mate, because that lady's
opportunity
just
to
told you.
rethink
How
and
dare
reset
you steal
the
my
ways in
child?
which we live and do business.
Do business, go and get my little
Now,
girl back, because you're not
I've long
slaving her
believed
out,
that
mate.
We need a shift.
We need a
in our
shift and we
economic
need you
model
gone.
that places
You've been
nature
departed if you
and the
don't
world's
leave.
transition to net zero
You
at the
will
heart
leave.
of how we operate. Prioritising
How you
the
will
pursuit
operate,
of
mate, is you
sustainable,
will leave.
inclusive growth in the decades to come.
In the decades to come, you'll be gone.
Having been championing climate action now for the last
Yeah, mate.
I
Why is
suppose
he
40
talking
years,
politically?
I can tell you that this isn't a fight
I thought
for
you
the
just told us
faint-hearted.
not political AI in
However,
Google.
increasingly, we are
Google
seeing more and more
AI.
businesses,
You
investors
told me
and
that King
consumers
Charles is not politically.
prioritising sustainability
What fucking
and
call
thus
this shell I is?
creating a much more
Google and
virtuous
AI,
surface
I
to
told you
climate
before. AI
By
chat is made
leveraging
by
market
Micro
forces
fucking
and
Soft.
the
It's made by
immense
Bill
resources of
Gates.
the private sector,
Their
it
guidelines
is
are
hope
made
that
by
we can
Bill
transform the
Gates.
situation. But I'm afraid
Because
we
they'll
are
tell you straight, they
literally
can't
at
talk
the last
about
hour,
that.
and there is real urgency for action.
Doesn't like giving you an answer for
We
something.
know now
Google
what
and
we have to
AI.
do to rescue the
Yep.
situation.
Well, I'll tell you what
rather
we'll
than
do
going
to
on
rescue
talking
the
about it.
situation is you'll be going to hell, mate. You'll go
Now,
back to fucking
I would
Germany.
take issue with one thing there.
And we're
definitely.
deporting in
He
cars
said
and she
that
may move.
everybody wants net zero
That-
and everybody
Net
wants it.
zero,
I
we're
tell
net
you what,
zero,
given
and
half
we'll
the
cut the
chance,
cost
most
by
people
getting rid of them lots for
if they would
start.
just put one old-fashioned galvanised bin in front of their house, they'd just fill it up. They wouldn't try and separate everything out of choice. The only reason they are doing that is because they get fined by the council.
Yeah, and then
The
they
only
all
reason they're
cancel the
eating
King
all
Charles
this
gets all your
different
money.
is that it's the only stuff on offer because
thought it wasn't meant to be
supermarkets and
political.
restaurants aren't allowed to give them what they'd really
I thought it
need.
wasn't
They're
meant to be
half the
political.
chance. It's all driven by law.
Well, there's
It's all
politicalness. He's just
forced on
spoke
us.
politically.
That's the problem.
He's just spoke
So
as if he's
saying that
fucking
everyone's choosing it. They're not choosing
a politician.
anything. They're having to buy the irons or the washing
King
machine
Charles,
in order
exactly.
to comply with the law.
With the law.
That's not choice.
Yeah, Jeff,
And King Charles has just spoken politically like he's an MP.
And he's beloved in this country. We all
So
think
we've been
about
right
it.
all along.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
fucking
Well,
Blair
what you
and
missed
fucking
out
King Charles.
is I do have
Open
the actual
borders.
real transcript of that video.
King fucking Charles, this is all his
You
fault.
see, that was actually overdubbed. Now, if you would...
And Tony fucking Blair and the rest of them.
Jeff, would you replay the video but mute it? I will then place on top of your audio.
Right, okay.
And
let
then
me
Stan
rewind
will
it.
just become a muppet in the
Mute
way.
it.
Oh, and
It's muted.
Boris.
Okay.
We
Here we
treat
go.
all of them together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There was no
go.
Conservatives, there was no Labours, they're just all terrorists. Down to you, you fucking nasty bastard.
It's very
Fuck.
nice to-
And Richard got me, I thought it was fucking King Charles. It's so funny what he said.
Managed to get over the terrible lockdowns which were enforced upon
Hey,
you by
the fucking Charles wasn't fucking political.
Yes, I have to say that this is not a
Oh, God,
speculation
Kieran.
that I
It's
had
so
my
funny.
late wife bumped off, but I think it was absolutely it wasn't me or my family.
Wasn't you, King Charles? Did it kill King Queen
She wrote a
Elizabeth?
letter saying that she feared for her life, that she would be bumped off in a
Diana,
car
did
accident.
you? Oh, you
It's
mother.
just pure
You didn't kill the
coincidental.
Queen,
Aside
did
from
you?
that, I do
The
actually
Queen
think
was dead
that,
20 years ago and he fucking killed her.
Hewitt's son, I mean my son,
Yeah,
Harry,
your fellow
I
friends,
want
mate.
to welcome him back into the field.
I thought it was
then
King
we
Charles
can
at
get
first,
strong
it's not
and it'll
King
be,
Charles.
jolly good,
Very
and
good, this.
it'll be perfectly safe for Meghan to travel in cars through tunnels in
Yeah,
Paris.
Bess,
as
Meghan, she
well,
won't
so
get
don't
squished.
worry about any of that.
Don't worry about any of that because you won't get squished like Princess Diana
I
did.
have to go because I'm afraid to say I'm due to go to mosque and to pray. I mean to church. Yes.
Church, mosque
so
and pray.
in the meantime, everybody, please look after yourselves and keep eating the bugs. I mean, get ready to eat the bugs. They're very, very good for you. And there we go. And I'm paused. Jeff.
Oh, good that, Jeffrey. So that was funny.
Thank you very much for that,
Thank you.
Richard.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
or was that really? That was really the non-overdubbed script, wasn't it? So there
Yes,
you go.
that's correct. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Richard. That's
definitely.
funny, that.
Yes.
He
There
got,
you go.
he got me there. I thought it
that
was
just
King
shows
Charles.
you
I'm free.
where we are with the king, really. Sending
wasn't.
overdubbed stuff from the west when the
But
real
he's going
truth
to
is
mosque
completely
anyway.
different.
But AI will
So
tell you
that
some difference.
original
And
one
Google.
must have been made by the BBC, one thinks. Don't you think, Richard?
Oh, yeah, with Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan calls that. Sadiq Khan.
Yeah.
Why would King Charles give
But
that
you know,
cunt an eye? Well, let's go back
it's
to that
just
question
strange.
now.
I mean, people talk about King Charles as if he is this,
Great man when he's an evil
individual,
twat.
yet he seems very adapted
Adapted to
pushing
everything.
forward the agendas of things like the
Yeah.
World Economic Forum. In fact,
Yeah.
it's him who released
Yeah, for the
whole
Commonwealth.
thing of,
There you go, Commonwealth Games, the
the
Commonwealth.
Great Reset to the
There
world.
you go.
Charles, it wasn't Klaus Schwab. It was not him.
Nope.
No.
I told you it was King Charles, didn't I?
Yes, yeah.
All
Well, there you
this
go.
time I've been correct.
But sort of getting back to point, when
AI,
are the police going to
Google,
sort of
you think you know
get
you're
back on
clever?
track and start
Google and AI is not very clever, are they,
enforcing
really?
the actual law and not sort of making it
'Cause
up
human
or
beings
ignoring
really have
it
still
as they
got
go about
brains.
their daily duty. It does sort of
do the
concern
homework.
me
The
that soon
homework.
people will be arrested
It's all about
for
your
crimes
homework.
that don't exist.
It's all about you
I mean,
and
just
who you
look
are
how
and
they
you're not.
revelled in the non-crime hate incidents. It's not a
Non-crime
crime,
hate.
it's an incident, but we're still going to come for you for an incident, which isn't defined in law
But
anyway.
then when you
as far
need
as I can see. You
crime
either arrest for a
stoppers,
crime or you just ignore it and let
it's
people
the
get on with it.
Ghostbusters!
But yeah, I just despair for the whole thing. When did
If
policemen
there's something
start losing,
strange
or police
in your
persons
neighbourhood.
start losing their
Oh,
common
there
sense?
it is, I remember
Whatever.
that. He's gonna
When did
go!
that start going? When did that start disappearing?
If the sun was
And when did they get so
strange
thin-skinned
in
and
your
upset?
neighbourhood.
You know, next time we'll see someone use a real instead of saying the word shit. What happens if they said a more nasty word? Would it be taser time?
Yay! Spray
Or
time?
a pepper spray
I
moment
just said that, cheers.
for overstepping the mark with the language?
So I'm
There's
saying the
something
right
at the moment
things
that-
about the king.
Yes, a lot more than
I
that. though,
don't
Jeff. Don't forget, you've got
deportation.
preachers who are preaching the
Deportation
gospel of
for the
Jesus
fucking
Christ on the
lot of
streets
them.
this country. who are
King
being,
Charles has
they're
sinned the
being
Bible, mate.
reprimanded. Not
He's
necessarily
brought
arrested,
open
but reprimanded
Pandora's nasty
because they
devil
have said
box.
something that would have offended somebody. So something in the Christian Bible, which this country is based on, and those people incidentally are legitimised through the
The Arden
crowd.
family.
Yeah.
So that there are police officers inside this country who will
I used to
do
love
that,
that
who
film.
actually
The Arden family.
stop somebody
I don't like
and
Ghostbusters.
say,
I'm not wasting
okay,
time.
you've just offended somebody okay, maybe of a different faith or a different disposition,
Turtles.
just by preaching the word of God.
I'm
And so,
That's Sadiq Khan.
Jeff, what's
It
happening?
reminds me
Honestly,
of
this
broken
country
rats
is absolutely
from the fucking turtles.
This has got
Yeah.
As far as I'm
He's a
concerned,
fucking
somebody
liquor rat.
in this country goes to the police and they say, well, I'm offended
Well-
by something somebody said because it happens to be either B from the
I'm
Bible,
offended when
or it
rats
holds a
piss all
Christian
over our food.
perspective. I believe the police should arrest that
With
person
rat
making
piss.
the complaint.
Sadiq Khan.
Yes, absolutely.
Trying to,
Yeah.
waste
When they
police
drop
time,
their
and they
little
give a harsh
bits
bloody
all
sentence.
on our food.
There we go.
It's offensive.
Sorry, I'm just looking something up at the moment. If you read the screen,
No
that's what I'm looking
farmers,
up
no
to see
food.
what this
There
actually.
is no food.
As an ex-military
They
person,
forgot to tell everyone.
Yes,
Come
it's up on
to this
mass fatality,
island.
resilience, capability,
And then
lot
you're not
2.
allowed to leave. So now they're all fucking
is this, this is about ordering
because there is no
stuff from mass
deportation.
fatalities coming up, and this is the second lot.
So they forgot
And
to
it's
tell
about water,
them when
equipment and
they come to
supplies.
the
Any region,
island,
value
the
of
island of devils.
£500,000
They
quid.
are stuck
published
on
date
this
18th of
island.
August, closing date
And they'll
28th
never
of March.
see
That's early in
any
the
of the
year.
world
So,
again.
It's the same one.
there's another contract
Because
start date,
you're not
14th
allowed
of
to
August,
leave the
ending
island when
this
you
year
come
till
on
August
to the
27.
British island.
Yeah,
The
I'm not
medieval
sure.
islands.
Is this just
You're
replacing
not
old
allowed
stuff
to
or
leave. You're
what?
not
Yes.
allowed
Who knows?
to
Well, that's the thing, you
leave.
see, because it is
Now
exactly. I mean,
they're
as much
all
as you and
stuck.
I do
They
delve into
should
certain
have
subjects, as people
realised
don't.
when
We have to try and
they
remain
come
a
onto
little
a
grounded as well,
medieval
because there is
island.
in the system
They are
safeguards,
now
let's just
stuck.
say,
They
for certain
can't
events and
leave
emergencies,
anyway.
although
Yeah.
They are
exactly in
stuck
place for
on
the
this
pandemic,
island
which is
just
quite interesting.
like me and you.
Therefore,
Well, that's what they're saying. They're
that's
just
one of
like
the
me
reasons
and
the
you.
measures have to
Now
be
they're
more
stuck on the
draconian
fucking
to
island
keep us
just
safe,
like me and
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. Indeed, we were at such
Well,
great
you've got to remember,
danger.
Richard, that the year before the pandemic, they had a big
Oh,
investigation, didn't they?
Yeah.
And found out they had no real proper preparedness.
This for a
Oh, yes.
And that
pandemic.
came, you remember that?
Yeah,
And
I
everyone
remember
was
the
worried, but did
fucking
nothing
oh,
about it
the one where
until
they
it happened.
fucking
And
did
then
the
they
thing
thought
in
they
the
had
shoes,
everything
bruh.
in train. The ministers thought they had everything in train, and it all fell apart
Part.
around them. So there you go.
Because they had nothing. Because they're all fucking daft.
And also, I remember back foot and mouth.
Foot and mouth? Yeah,
Just
when they
before
killed all the
foot
fucking
and
sheep
mouth
in the pit.
outbreak, the last big one.
Oh, fucking
A
lambs.
load of
Now we've got no food.
railway sleepers were ordered by the government. I mean, a lot of railway sleepers.
Yeah.
Because you use old railway sleepers and you can burn them and put things on them to help them disappear. So they were buying loads of those. And that happened quite shortly before that last foot and mouth event.
No.
But they're totally unconnected, so don't worry about
it was all down to bonfire night, Jeff.
Yeah.
That was, yes.
Oh, bonfire
Guy
night, yes,
Fawkes.
okay, yeah, big bonfire night.
It's like
yeah.
Ghostbusters, isn't it? It's like the Invisible fucking man.
There you go.
There's another one we haven't seen for years. Guess who we've
Silver
not
Fox
seen
says
for many
they've been
years?
training in a pretend town and using live
And
fire.
you'll never see ever again.
Actually,
The
they've been
Invisible
doing
Man.
that with the Ukrainian troops. Haven't they, Richard?
Yeah, alright then.
And you'll know about this a bit, won't you? You told me that you were kept awake for 3 days from a local firing range that just kept on and on and on.
Firing range, yes. Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, sorry. I was wondering what you meant about firing. I thought, yes. Yes, indeed. Well, where I was at the time.
I like Richard and Jeffrey, the men.
There was,
Like
which was close to Brecon.
Tucker
There
Brothers.
was, indeed, you
Yeah.
could hear the gunfire and also the
He's a man, I think he's a
the
both great
explosions
people.
as well, coming from the Epping
You give me
firing
some
range as well.
commentary, give me
The
some-
Epping range, which is
A
north
bit of
of
everything,
Brecon.
really. I think he's given me a bit of everything. I really enjoy it.
I mean, I've never heard so much gunfire.
I enjoy
and
having a good
explosions, and I
shout
was
around
up
at
there
it.
living in the area for quite a long time.
Putting my bits into it as well.
Now I'm sort of moving to territories new, you shall
Because
say.
I don't have a
Not
channel,
going
I
into
don't
that
have
too much,
anybody.
yeah.
I'm on my own with all
Yeah,
of
and
this
it's
with
one
me,
of
my
the
little girl.
things
I'm
that,
basically on my own.
Armies
I'm
go
going to say I'm
through.
fighting
We've
the
had,
army on my own, which is the authority,
mock-ups
which is
of
the fucking
everything from
army.
Germany to Northern Ireland to train,
Basically.
and soldiers go through. I've actually
Not
not been,
in,
I was
well,
semi
yeah, a
involved in a
battle.
live fire
I'm going to say a battle, not as in,
exercise
well, it's a
when,
bit like an
I was in the
exercise and a
Navy.
firing things.
And one
It's
of the
just in
things
a bit of a different
I had to do was walk along a path with a shotgun, repeating
is,
shotgun, and take
I'm going through a
targets
wall,
out
which
as they
is like a
popped up.
secret wall, people can't
So
see.
that was good fun as well. So I was just walking
Basically.
along, target pops up, blat, and then the next one. That was
You
on
know,
a big
I've been blown up,
hill
basically.
type thing, so
But
the
you
shot
can't
could
see
go
that.
everywhere and not
You
hurt
can't see
anyone.
that being blown up.
Everyone
But I
else
have.
was well behind me. They saw me there, said, "Oh, you're not going anywhere near him with a repeating shotgun."
Just go walking about talking does
And
not mean
then
that
we
I am.
went to
I'm
witness
not in a
the
battle.
Marines do a
I
section
am in a
attack
massive
on
battle.
a bunker
Massively.
system with one of these big machine gun
With
nests,
the army.
which had
Which is the authority.
concreted in.
Penal
And they
fucking
had to come up,
services.
and it was live
Which is the army.
fire.
It's all the
They had
same
a machine
thing.
gun
It's all the same.
behind
It's
them,
all the same.
all
I'm
the rest
fighting
of
the
it
army, mate.
coming up to this
No.
this bunker.
With guns,
and then they had
okay,
to
like
lob
I've
some
already
grenades
said in
in
the
it,
video.
make sure they
We're
didn't
not got
bounce
guns, but
back
we're
or
not
anything
guns.
like that.
The weapons,
So it was
our
all,
weapon
you
is.
know, big boy
Well, like
stuff
saying, and the
in
weapon is
training.
we've got to be
And I'm not
political
sure if
about
they
it.
do that now. They probably do it all
And that's
in
what I'm trying to do.
AI, you know, with the goggles on and in a little room.
No.
and all
In the
that.
best way I can.
can.
And I don't think I'm doing anything wrong to anyone.
I've
I've not called anybody's religion, anybody's colour, anybody's race. I'm not.
All that just reeks of
I'm
toxic
basically just
masculinity
going on
there, Jeff, I'm
politically.
afraid to say.
Absolutely.
I didn't say everybody's going to die and all of that for taking my child. They said that on there. I didn't say
in
that.
the 80s. Well done, you.
They said that. Then that woman said that. The African lady, whoever she is. I bet I know she is, and I mean, I wouldn't mind speaking to her. She might help me. She might be the type of person might be voodoo and might help me.
Well, did you have you
And they kill me.
I attended a boarding school very briefly in
Oh,
Cheltenham as a young kid, and anyway.
I mean, I am in a like a desperate situation.
These
I'm
days,
getting
I mean,
a
the
little
only
back
live
from
action sort of ammo
I need to get her out of this country. We need to buy
if I get to use tiddlywinks in a competition of tiddlywinks with my good lady. And you don't see tiddlywinks around these days. Why don't we have tiddlywinks like we used to? It was such a wonderful, everyone used to play tiddlywinks as well.
Every night I toss, I turn, I sweat.
It was crap. But still,
every night I have
there we go. Jeff.
Sleep. And people might think you sleep a lot, but I'm not sleeping because my mind is 100% on my little girl and what's going on.
15 years, 1997 to 2012, Semper Fidelis. Yeah, I've got a mate who's
97,
former
96,
Royal Marines,
King
now
Charles
got
changes.
78.
It might be 93,
He's been around
96.
a bit and done a few things, as you can imagine.
I remember them years very well when I got arrested for being a prostitute.
I visited Fort Nelson the other day. I'm going to do a video on this one. Fort Nelson down in Portsmouth, where they have a bit of a show on at the moment, which is really quite poignant. It's well worth
I'm not
a visit.
blaming myself, and I'm not ashamed
until mid-January,
anymore.
would you
I used to be
believe?
ashamed,
Fully
but
booked,
I'm
and
not
this is
anymore.
a military fort full of military things like cannons and
I'm
howitzers
not
and
ashamed.
stuff. Anyway,
I'm very proud of
I
myself.
went there and my mate was there as well.
I'm very proud that I am the person that I am now. I'm a good person.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go back.
I'm not a druggie. I might have one can of beer.
Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
Now we have one can of beer.
Sorry about that. We're allowed to do that.
I was going to say I've got one can of beer for myself. But that's not.
Absolutely.
That's not that hardcore or anything.
Jeff and myself, yes, we can dissect the news, and we do sometimes dissect the news in depth.
I'm a very clever person.
In particular on his
and my intelligence, my life has been taken away by pedo services.
Research, etc.
And now they take my little girl's life away.
There is a time and a place for that. And the other side,
if anything happens to my little girl, that lady said, I hold King Charles responsible, like I've said so many times. My story never changed. Anything I've said has never changed. I have never changed a word. I have stuck to my words about border plan, dinosaurs. I've never changed a word.
Things that we used to do when we all used to go to the pub. Back in the day when
what I'm saying ain't coming off a piece of paper.
So such a great evil when people were.
What I'm saying comes straight out of my mind.
Smoking's good because it certainly is not. Oh no.
And for me to remember everything I've said already about being child, without reading off any script or anything,
and you know, most of
that means I've took that in and I've acknowledged what he is and who he is and what he's not. I know who he is and I know what he's not.
It's what's wrong with talking shit? We're too frightened these days. Everyone's too self-conscious.
To talk.
Something wrong.
Because you might say the wrong thing.
Every day. He doesn't agree with half the things I say. I don't agree with half the things he says. I don't agree with half the things I say even.
Yeah, sometimes I don't agree with some of the things I say.
And that's the job of talking absolute rubbish. There we go.
Yeah, you got to remember, Richard, you got to remember, back in the day, when you were sat in the pub, the best ideas were backed up fully by 10 pints.
Yeah.
They were the best ideas ever. And why was it you could never remember them in the morning? They were that good, they just floated away, didn't they? There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought the world's
well, they were the good days.
100 times over back in the day, back in pubs when I was absolutely leathered. You know, I just couldn't remember.
Exactly. I mean, we all get like that. They keep me because I was,
on the stream talking
in a bad
about
situation and been abused all my life. Banged in care, dumped in care, abused by authority, abused by paedophiles.
Yeah, I would say go and have a check. Go and
from
check
the age
him out,
of 4.
especially on Twitter.
I was 4 years old. maybe younger,
So yeah.
of what I
Oh, here
kind
we
of
go.
remember.
Someone's called this a
and
lunatic
things,
podcast.
And
Absolutely.
I've had the best of life at all. I've had an evil life.
Just a second. Lunatic
I've had my
podcast.
childhood, my adulthood and everything
You
taken
can sit
away.
down and you can. Well, there are plenty of YouTube channels out there which will give you
Because
good,
I'm
precise,
English,
and
and I'm
concise
white, and I'm blonde, and I'm blue eyes.
analysis of what's going on in world events. Try staying awake through them. That's the difficult bit.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So here, you will get the facts. You will get it. It'll be spread out, and then it'll be mixed in with. I'm afraid to
And
say,
then when you come to talk about it, you're drunk.
And that's what
Yeah,
happens.
I do. I can't stay awake to talk about it when you've had enough.
I'm not high, but I am sort of high. You said you don't want to see me right now, as I'm lying on my back with my leg in the air. Yeah, so long story. Not too well at the moment, but I will be better.
Oh, well, I've not been well, really.
And there are 2 facts we've given you so far that you should remember. I'm Jeff.
I've not been very well either.
And that over there is Richard. Okay, 2 facts. The rest, not so sure about, but there you go.
Very, very bad depression.
And
it's not nice.
John C says, got a problem with lunatics? Racist?
But I am
it would be lunacist, wouldn't it? Would it be lunatist?
I'm
Something
going to
like
have
that
these
anyway.
depressions.